I'm the human resource guy, and I'm also the climate change expert within your organizations. But I'm not the climate change expert that you might be thinking. I'm the climate change expert that deals with organizational behavior and human resource issues. The major issues happening in human resource and organizational behavior is that of disengagement at the moment. I'm the why guy. I ask, why do we do the things we do? What is your motive for action? What drives your behavior in workplaces? The biggest epidemic at the moment in the area of human resource is the disengagement, or you can call it emotional detachment from work. In Australia, 76% of the workforce seems to be disengaged at the moment, which is costing the economy $54.8 billion, which is $20 billion more than just a decade ago. For some reason, it seems like the expectation of the employers is this, but the reality is this at the moment. It seems like that the bosses of today have forgotten that they were the employees of yesterday. Just to give you an example, just imagine yourself going and visiting a restaurant. You go and visit a restaurant, a fine dining restaurant, and you're dining there, and you get the best service ever. The waiter comes in, gives you the best service. Then suddenly you go for the glass of water, and you realize that the glass has lipstick stains. Ew. And then you realize that even the cutlery had stains. What went wrong, you thought? You thought, isn't it supposed to be the best restaurant ever? And we are getting the best service from the waiter anyways. So what's wrong with this? You'll be surprised. That waiter, the same waiter that was looking after you, is the culprit behind the cutlery and the glass stains. You're surprised. You think, what went wrong? And then the answer comes. You'll be surprised that the person who was so excellent in the customer service was also negligent in the same area of job, which is polishing cutlery and glassware. This is where the significance of my PhD lies. I ask a very critical question, which is, are there certain tasks in work roles that employees prefer more than others? And if they do, how do they deal with those tasks? In this instance of the waiter enjoyed and loved and preferred the customer service part of his role, but hated the polishing cutlery and the glassware. This is where we need to think about. I interviewed participants from two sectors, from hospitality sector and university sector. Not a single individual that I interviewed did not have non-preferred tasks in their work role. And some even hated those non-preferred tasks, which impacted their whole job. So this is where my significance of the PhD suggests that it's high time that we redesign the jobs for the employees and sit with them and nurture their talent where the strength lies, rather than making them jack of all trades and masters of none. Thank you.